give a warm welcome to our moderator this evening, Karima Horn, aka the Blurred Girl. She's also a sci-fi editor, so Karima, come on out. Give her a warm welcome, y'all.
Whose life is this? Oh, come on now. Whose life is this? Where is the future? Oh, come on now. Right here. And what are you going to do with it? Oh, see, everybody in the back should be up here because they've watched the show. All of you were fired. I'm Karima Horn, aka the Blurred Girl, and welcome to the Black Lightning panel. I'm going to bring out all of the fabulous actors. Y'all ready? First up, we have Miss Christine Adams, Dr. Lynn Stewart. Come on out. Then we have Jordan Calloway. Khalil is back, y'all. Khalil Painkiller. Mr. Marvin Jones III, Tobias Whale. Nafisa Williams, Anissa Pierce, aka Thunder. China Ann McLean, Jennifer Pierce, aka Lightning. And Papa Lightning himself, Mr. Cress Williams, Jefferson Pierce, Black Lightning. I told you, you Papa Lightning forever now. You know that, right?
Right.
Papa Lightning, yes.
Oh, Lord, this is Lightning.
Girl!
Oh, this is a lot of people.
Now, my first question is, and some of you heard me ask this before, is Black Lightning a show about superheroes, or is it a show about a family?
So,
yeah, I'm starting.
I definitely think it's first a show about a family who's navigating life and overcoming challenges, just as a lot of our audience members who are tuning in are going through. It's not until you see us in a battle or see us in a situation where we're trying to save either ourselves or our community that you realize we're superheroes. It's not until you see us in those costumes that it reminds you of what it is, but it's really a show about a family first.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were saying from the beginning, it's like a family drama with superpowers sprinkled on top. So, yeah.
Actually, one of my favorite scenes happened this season. It's like your girlfriend turned into a tiger and jumped out the window.
That happened.
You got shot. You almost lost your job.
Yeah.
You almost went nuclear. And then everybody's at dinner like, how was your day? How you doing? So it's really nice how like those moments are woven. But there's a lot of stunts this season. Like, somebody got their spine ripped out their body.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm curious, actually, for both of you, Marvin and, yes, Khalil, who's still back, yes, looking at each other. What was that like? What was it like shooting that? Because I know you both do some of your own stunts, but I know not all of them.
I mean, we had a blast.
Yeah, we had so much fun.
We had so much fun.
Yeah, we worked a lot together, especially the first part of this season. And it was always a challenge working with Jordan. He's an incredible actor, very accomplished. And we, were able to, it's funny because last season we were neighbors, so the chemistry was already set off screen. So when we were on camera, it just was a natural thing, even though I was doing some incredibly heinous things to him throughout the season. He took everything like a sport and was very, very giving and generous, so it was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, if I could just add to that, I mean, living so close with him last year, it was, he became like my big bro, so it was that bond that you have, and then you be able to go into work and you get to play around and hate each other, and then, I mean, like, we were just, on that day, we were all worried about, like, if they was even gonna make the air, because I was just like, more blood.
Yeah.
but he got out.
That's
it was just fun.
You're like, more blood. I mean, I had a hard time watching that, even seeing it again. Oh, and that thing, it was
my
like
mom had a hard
visceral.
time watching that.
Yeah.
Oh yes, no mother should be, even though it's movie magic, no mother should be made to watch that. But everybody seems like, really, they are a family. You're doing a wonderful job. Off camera, does that happen? Do y'all look, Off camera, do you treat each other like siblings and family? And
Yes.
Do you call the girls sometime like, get off of Twitter, what are you doing?
I do. She's definitely a great blend. Oh, I was loud. Let me back up. She's definitely a great blend of a mom and a friend off screen too.
Oh.
Yeah, like low key. She takes care of us, Fee.
Yes.
She really does. She's like, do you have your vitamins? Like, you need some
Vitamins.
snacks? That's Christine. That's Christine. She's like a real mother.
Making sure her energy's out. Making sure her energy is out.
Exactly. I'm gonna take care of those babies.
And the scenes that you have also with Cress, like some of those arguments, I was like, ooh, was it improv sometimes? Because I know you both are in relationships, so do you improv some lines sometimes when you're in the house?
I wouldn't say like full-fledged improv. I think we really take the script and breathe, some of our experiences and just our lives into it, but not like really fully improvising. I don't think we know that.
I think also, the writers, Salim, the writer, I think he bases a lot of our arguments on his arguments with his wife, which is good, It works, that's why it feels real. And by the way, I've been married for a really long time, so, that's what you do. So I think the reason it feels real is because it's based on, real people saying real stuff, right?
Absolutely. Now, there were so many guest stars, like even more this season. Of course, we had Erica Alexander come back, return as Piranha. She's fabulous. Yes. And also, well, obviously, Robert Townsend, who I heard didn't just act, he also directed.
He directed.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Robert was cool. I mean, he just is such a passionate man we talked a lot about theater. And he always had this thing, remember, the crew kept doing it for a while, like, he would always do a take, and once he was happy with the take, then he'd go, okay, one more for love, one more for love.
One more for love.
Just do whatever you want.
Yeah, I bought him a t-shirt that said "One More for Love" on it. Because that was so impactful to me. Not to cut you off, Chris, but it was so impactful during our filming with him, that his process and how he did that. And it did something for me as an actor, like, okay, we got it. And so now we can go to
explore and play.
And go deeper into it.
And Bill Duke as O'Donnell, he's such a presence. You had a lot of scenes with him.
Yeah, I have a lot of scenes with Bill, and he's a legend. I mean, he's old school. He was doing it. He opened the doors for so many black actors as well. So I'm just, working with him and just kind of trying to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Bill. I know you're not here, but yeah. But also the thing about him that's so amazing is he's still really humble and he still really loves the craft of acting and he still really cares about doing it well. Because at the end of the day, if you're Bill Duke, you could just phone it in, right?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. It works. And he's there and he's present and he wants to know what you think and he's just a very generous, gracious guy.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Does he blink?
No. Oh,
I've never seen Bill Duke blink.
I've never seen him blink either.
I don't know.
Think about it, see? Now you're freaking
Right, now I'm gonna look out for it.
No, but in real life, what's great about him, he's such a gentle person. And someone who's been playing.
Innocent. His characters have always been so innocent.
Exactly. But in life, he's so soft and gentle. And
He doesn't have to do a lot to be scary, though, does he, Bill?
No.
That's the thing that's incredible about him. It's
He
very
just has to
minimal,
not
but
blink. But also, there's a lot of scary characters this season. You had a whole rogues gallery. There's Shakedown, Heat Stroke, New Wave, Cold Snap, the Masters of Disaster. I was tripping. I was like, are they doing this? They're doing this. They are waking them all up. Lala came back again and again because of Lazarus. See, I'm assuming you're gonna visit him soon because again and again. There was Looker. So who was your favorite baddie this season? Don't answer this, Marvin, because I know you're gonna say you.
My favorite baddie?
Ooh. I like Dr. Jace low-key.
Yeah.
She was kind of crazy, and I loved. She was kind of it seemed like we would be best friends in high school. You know what I'm saying?
And then because you kill all your other friends.
Yeah. She seemed like she would cause a lot of trouble and have a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying?
Psycho.
So I really liked her.
Now, what's really funny about Dr. Jace, and I've already had this conversation with Chris, is that on Outsiders, Dr. Jace is a little different.
Oh,
and
a lot
Jefferson
different.
is with
And
Dr. Jace.
Jefferson and Dr. Jace.
Are an item on the animated
doing
series.
it. Yes.
Jefferson Pierce, Black Lightning, and Dr. Jace on the animated series.
Yeah.
So it was
I didn't
like,
know that.
yeah, it's crazy. And it's clearly not in this universe, and it's very, very, very funny.
Very clear, yeah.
Two of my favorite scenes are the one when, Jennifer gets, Becky calls the police, and she handles her vehicle. And the other one was actually your scene with Dr. Jace when we realized that you can throw hands.
When I beat her up. That was so satisfying, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Honestly, you've done a lot of stuff like this season. So, what were some of your favorite scenes? We talked about baddies, we talked about stunts.
One of y'all start.
And you don't have to be in it, but what were some of your favorite ones?
I mean, for me, it was almost like an episode because it was, for me, it was like one long scene where me and Lala were in the classroom together.
When he shot you.
And it was almost like a play. And I just love the levels of also getting a chance to see that, Lala at one point was a kid and who just went the wrong way, and the opportunity to see that, Jefferson couldn't save him, couldn't save them all. It just had so many levels to it. It was fun to play.
Yeah, and getting seeing his power that's making him have dissociative disorder and everything. I mean, that'll happen when you get brought back from the dead 11 times. But
Here's some poison.
Now, I gotta ask Nafisa, I get two questions all the time about you. One is Thunder Grace.
Yeah.
Are we getting a Thunder Grace on-screen actual relationship?
I really hope so, but I've gone through a classic ghosting with Thunder. I mean, she literally left. I tried to take her home to meet my family. She got cold feet and legit disappeared. So
or shapeshifted into a tiger and jumped out the window.
right.
But that's
so
a
Anissa is vulnerable at this point, sad, and obviously she has a lot of questions. I would like to see that, especially for the fans, because they love this relationship. But she gotta stop ghosting me. That ain't up to me at this point. She gotta come home, baby, come home.
Yeah, I think the writers are in the audience. I'll give you their names. I'm kidding. They're like, oh God. The second question I get about your character all the time is, you got any friends, girl? Because we don't see anybody else.
But okay, so here's the thing. It's not easy for a superhero to have a lot of friends. You
There
can
you
trust
go.
a lot of people. So my sister is my best friend. There
There you go.
I like my sister's keeper. That's all I really need.
There you go.
Right? We keep it tight. We got a lot of secrets in my family. I can't trust a lot.
Now, speaking of your sister, Jennifer, wow. You started the season, in a closet, I don't know what to do, and then, I'm gonna fly now, bye.
Right. I mean, it was a very fast arc. I love playing that from beginning to end. She's the most emotional character that I've ever played in my life. So doing all of that was really fun. It was low-key kind of like therapy. So playing I don't want all of this responsibility, these superpowers, all of it, take it. Going from that to, all right, Tobias gotta go. If I need a suit, then go ahead and put me in one. I'm ready. It was really fun playing that.
0 to 100.
0 to 100, for real.
It was also really funny watching Gabby sort of run after you with a needle and thread. It's not done. It's not done.
Yeah, I actually got to work with James more too this season.
Yes.
Which I enjoyed, because I really didn't have any scenes with him first season.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. When you think about
I
it.
think, Jordan, the same thing with you. Have you ever had any season?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Wow.
Hopefully soon, though.
Yeah, well, because
I love James.
you need
He's
to
amazing.
wake up
He's
out.
awesome. Oh yeah. Well, I gotta get out the box first, so that's first, one step at a time.
Actually, speaking of which, is that going to happen?
I would assume it would. I hope they wouldn't bring me back and allow me to come to my first Comic-Con. Just for me to be right? Fellow nerds? Absolutely. I would hope it's all for a reason, so.
Wouldn't that be mean?
Well, hey, if the paycheck clears, then it ain't all that mean. fine with me. Hey, you can visit me in the box.
Right. Now, actually, let's talk about some of the things that we're hoping to see in season 3. Markovians were brought up a lot, and that was also in the animated series.
Yeah.
So are the Markovians coming to Freeland? Are y'all gonna have to go to Markovia? Like, are we gonna also get, it's also been hinted at, you know, there's other babies that are other places.
You want to go to Markovia?
I don't think it's in the budget.
Oh, want to go to Markovia? They were having a discussion like a family, like, baby, you really want to go to Markovia?
To go to Markovia?
No, Markovia coming to us.
Yeah, Markovia.
You know what I'm saying?
Clearly they came.
Markovia just sound cold. I don't really want to do that. Right?
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't sound like fun in the sun.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Now, Marvin, I actually kind of feel bad for you because this season you found love, and then you lost it.
Wait, you said this season I did what? I'm sorry.
You found love.
Oh, I found love, yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
In Cutter.
Yeah.
And then you lost it.
Yeah.
Why is that?
That was short-lived. Very
Yeah.
much so.
Was that love?
Was that love?
What? That's the question. Is it?
More
Was that,
like-
you think that was love for him, or a version of it?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think with Cutter, it's love, but I think Tobias is so narcissistic that even in love, you know, it ultimately is for his own gain, you know, and for his own needs to be fulfilled and met. I think we saw quickly, outside of his sister and Tori. That's just my opinion. You're right, that relationship was so short-lived. I was enjoying it so much. And then it was gone, you know, and I don't know if she's coming back. I'm in a pit. I don't know how she's gonna get me out of there, if she was to even want to get me out of there.
Yeah, they straight up locked you up, like deep.
That's what they say, yeah. I mean, you know, I got that thing around my neck. You guys saw that thing around my neck and on my arms. The device is gonna make it hard for me to remove myself.
So somebody might have to remove you.
Someone's gonna have to remove me, and if you look at what happened in season 1 and season 2, I killed anyone that might, you know, want to remove me, or if I didn't kill them, they fled for their own safety and well-being. So, you know, hopefully somebody will have a change of heart and come get a brother up out of that thing, man. Jeez.
Now, what has been the reaction for all of you now in reality? What's your favorite like fan moment or even real life family moment for each of you in the show? Since you've been part of the show.
Just the reaction.
Fan moment? Yes, exactly. Like, what was your favorite fan moment? Since you've been part of the show, like, has anybody run up off the street and been like, oh my God, you're my hero?
Yeah, all the time.
Really? Wait, they said that to Khalil? Really?
No, yeah.
They said that to painkillers?
I was redeemed. Come on now, hold up. I ain't bad. I got my back ripped out. Shoot, give me a break. I get a second chance, right?
I enjoy people here. I enjoy hearing people call me Lightning. That's really fun. To be able to see that, and also, like, at the beginning of every script, they have all our character names, and to see Jennifer Pierce / Lightning, that's totally off subject. Ain't got nothing to do with the fan. But I really like that part of it.
She's like, but I'm very happy.
But I like
Unemployment.
I had a funny moment, I think, at the airport once when I was like in Clear or whatever, and there was a guy who, he had his back to me, so he didn't see me. And he was talking with the rest of his, like, you know, co-workers, and they were talking about shows, and the woman, she could see me, so she's like, yeah, but have you seen that show, Black Lightning? And he was like, oh my God, I love that show. And then all of a sudden he turned around and I was like, what's up, man? He just lost his mind. That was a lot of fun. And then me and the lady made some eye contact and laughed. That was a lot of fun.
That's a good one.
See, the things that happen in Clear, I go the long way, I don't know. But no, I've had so many people say like, oh my God, it's like there's a black family on TV. My kids can watch superheroes, and you know, because the moment I say like, oh, even when I talked about doing this panel, I had like parents like in my feed, which also freaks me out on Twitter. But they were like, this is amazing. Like, I'm so excited for this show. Tell them that we're proud of them. And you have so many fans, right?
Yeah.
You're so
Our show it is multi-generational.
Yes,
you know,
that's what
I'm
I was
always
gonna
really
say.
surprised by the range of people
Yes.
that will come and talk to me. I think traditionally maybe CW has had a sort of younger audience, but we have across all ages watch the show, and often families sitting down together to watch it, which I think is really unusual, you know.
No, it
to be
is,
able
because
to
in
do
this
that.
age of streaming things,
Right.
actually
And
have
everyone
people
has
sit down together and watch this show, and you're gonna be quiet till the commercial comes on. Kind of moment. That's rare. I mean, I know that sounds strange, but that's really rare.
Yeah, I would say to piggyback on Christine, to know that a family from I have cousins who are 7 years old all the way down to family members who are, you know, grandmothers who watch it with the family and are equally as into the show as the younger generation. And that to me is rewarding, knowing that we have a black family that I think there was a void for our culture and has been filled with this show, and that's rewarding.
Yeah, isn't it? Oh, now he's snapping. Papa Lightning got it. Papa Lightning got it. Now he's snapping.
Papa Lightning.
Girl!
Now, actually, speaking of Papa Lightning, it just dawned on me. So the beard is now part of the look. The beard is now part of the suit.
Don't
You mean like part of like it comes off?
Don't tell her anything.
Don't say things.
I'm just saying.
She doesn't miss a trick, does she? Yeah.
Trying to get some juice.
Oh, come on. I'm trying.
You're trying to get some.
Okay, how about this one? Does Thunder's bike have a name?
Roxy.
Does Thunder's bike have a name?
Roxy, Fisa.
I have something for you.
You have, oh, we don't have it yet. Did you coming up with you?
I haven't named her.
Okay.
I have
Nafisa. Can you name her Roxy?
the Thunder movie. Roxy. Roxy. Okay, her name is Roxy.
Okay, you heard it here first. Thunder's
you
bike's
go.
name
I like
is Roxy. All right, okay?
Roxy.
You can tweet that.
Yeah, I like Roxy.
And the most important question, does the shotgun have a name?
Just Little Lynn. Little Lynn.
Little Lynn.
Little Lynn.
Lynn and Little Lynn.
How about these? Is this Thunder and Lightning too?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not afraid to use anything. Fists, guns, whatever it takes.
Okay, now what things can you tell us about season 3? First of all, we're getting to season 3, right?
Yeah, I thought I'd be back at work.
Okay, I'm starting with the obvious.
Yeah.
Okay, so
October the 21st.
okay.
Yes.
So there is a season 3.
Yes.
Yep.
Now in season 3. Now in season 3 is Tobias getting out of the pit.
Is Tobias
Getting out of the pit.
getting out of the pit? I hope so. I don't know just yet. We've only started last week, and we've only read a couple of scripts. I would hope so. I've been praying for months about this. I've been praying for like 4 months since we shut season 2 down, just to see what the outcome of Tobias Wells' fate's gonna be. What do you got? You guys will see Tobias out the pit or what? Or should he stay in the pit? What's going on?
And we gonna need you to pray.
Right.
We gonna need you.
Are you sure?
We need you to
Come on.
pray. Yes.
Prayers up.
So what I'm gonna do is at the end of this here, I'm gonna have you guys all sign a petition to get this guy out of jail. Hopefully we can get some assistance.
We need somebody to make some free Tobias Well t-shirts.
And okay, Jennifer's flying, which is good.
She's fine.
It's really Lightning is flying.
Oh yeah, back to me. Okay.
Is she gonna team up with Thunder? So like,
Oh my gosh, like it? Yeah.
no, I mean on a regular basis. Like, leave Papa Lightning at home, and we gonna go out.
Oh, for sure.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, for sure.
Why are we leaving Papa Lightning at home?
I'm just saying.
I got it under control. Trust me.
She's as good as you were in your prime. I'm just saying.
You just watched this season. Wait,
You know what?
I got some things to do.
You got some things to do.
Yes.
Okay, Chris. Okay. You can do those things after you get on stage. Okay. But yes, I mean, Thunder and Lightning and the sisters, Jennifer and Anissa, they're really partners in crime.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see them together a lot more in general. I'm sure they're gonna be fighting together more. Like we said, we only started last week, so we're not exactly sure about everything. But even in the first couple episodes, it's like we're inseparable.
Yeah, we're leaning on each other heavy. We're kind of all we have right now in this very moment. So there will be a lot of us together.
I'm not asking you nothing because we know you in the soup and we know you're getting out. I'm not worried.
Oh.
I'm not worried.
Khalil might not be coming out though. It might just be Painkiller.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice. Why he did there? You picked up what he put down? I'm excited. And are you gonna have another round with Dr. J?
I'm actually going to get 2 baby dragons in season 3. Let's just see where it goes.
So crazy.
That's awesome. I want the dragon.
Yeah, why not? You see Pierre's 2 baby dragons.
Right, mother of black dragon.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
You see what I did, right? Okay, now we are going to take some questions soon, so people start lining up at the mics that I can't see, but start lining up. Last thing, what if your characters could do anything, meaning if you could go onto another show, if you could have another character from the comics onto the show, and you do battle with them or anything like that, is there some scene that you would really love to do?
Yeah, I'd love to see Lynn's brother come to the show.
What?
Ooh.
Whose brother?
If you don't know, then I guess that's y'all's fault. I mean,
Those comics.
I need to know your comics.
Ooh.
The comics.
You're so shady.
Right. No, okay, so for the people who don't know,
Okay. Diggle. David Ramsey. Come on. Y'all know.
From the other
From the
shows.
comics.
Yeah, from the comics.
That's your brother.
Yeah. We're not saying that on this show. That's not canon here.
It's not.
But in the comics, he's just the writers in the back. Shut up!
It just passed out.
Is there another actor you'd love to have on the show, or another scene that you'd like to have? Because we said Jordan has never worked with. No, you haven't worked. Khalil's never been
I
in a
haven't
scene with
worked with
Gamby.
James.
You
No.
just had a scene with Gamby. Are there other people that have been on the show that nobody's gotten a chance to work with?
I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but I would have loved to have worked with, and maybe she'll come back, Jill Scott, when, you know,
I never got to work with her either.
I want her back. I want her back.
Here's the thing, Lazarus is on the show. You
Yeah.
got the name.
Yeah.
You don't invoke names on the show unless
No one
I'm just saying.
No, you're right. Since we're bringing people back from the dead, like why not? You know what I'm saying?
Repeatedly.
Lala. More so
Yes.
than anyone.
Listen,
Poor Lala.
17 times.
Yeah, right.
So can she.
Yes, exactly. He can come back 15 times.
For sure.
Yeah, Christine, I'm taking your answer. Jill Scott, for sure. I'm taking your answer, yep.
I want Bill Duke to direct. That's what I want.
Oh,
Wow, that was
yes. Honestly, I think Tobias would also love it if Jill Scott's character
Oh, for sure.
came back, because then
They had great.
she could get him out the pit.
I mean, I love Jill Scott. That's all I'm gonna say. You know?
There you go. There you go.
I love Jill Scott for sure.
Okay, so we're gonna get ready to take some questions.
Okay.
Hey, thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Spotlight. He's got a light on him and everything.
Thank you.
Hello guys. Hi.
Hey. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Alan, and music has always been a very important part of Black Lightning and has been on point.
Thank you.
My question is to all of you. What song would you like to be played or has already been played when a very important scene for your character comes up or will be coming up?
That's a great question.
Fire.
That one was good.
That one was amazing.
great.
Yeah. It did this season.
Yeah.
I get so excited about the music on our show. Like,
Yeah.
I really do. And I think that's also what captures a wide ranges of generations, you
Yes.
know, as well. Because we give something for the young kids, and then, you know, we slide the oldies in every now and again. Perfect timing. That's a good question.
I want them to play Gangsta's Paradise.
I'm looking it up. She's like,
Maybe I would love for them to play play some Tupac in one of my scenes. That would make me really happy. I think we got the budget.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
If
Tupac would be fitting for
But you
black.
do know in this last season, China had a song on the
did.
soundtrack. Did anybody notice that?
Stop
Yes,
that.
China,
She did.
China
They
had an
ran
incredible
away.
song on
Yeah.
the soundtrack. I don't know, what episode was it, China?
We kind of slid that in, like when
It was like
Khalil.
episode...
I don't remember. Remember episode it was?
Original song, China, everything.
because and her beautiful voice, let's give it up for China.
Yes, yes.
But if we get Tupac, he gonna have to stay in the pit because that's a lot of money. Okay, next question.
I might have to stay in the box too.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna stay in the juice for a little longer.
What's up, Team Lightning?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, what's up?
My question is, do you think Black Lightning will be a part of the Arrowverse soon?
You want them to come to Freeland, or you want to go to them?
I think they should come to Freeland.
That would be dope. Yeah. I want Supergirl to come to Freeland.
Yeah, let's go there.
And fly through.
You gonna scare that poor girl. She'll
so I
never
heard-
see that many black people in her entire life.
That was so.
So
I wonder how about it?
there's been lots of talk. I've heard lots of talk. Nothing like official, but at this point I can say I wouldn't be surprised.
Ooh. That's hint number two. Hint number
We've
two.
been hearing.
I'm gonna leave it to that.
Okay, great question. Thank you.
Okay, so next question.
Hey, what's up, beautiful people?
Hey!
Wait, what's your name? I don't know you.
Eddie.
They know you, but.
And I have a specific question for Shina.
Uh-oh.
So, compared to the weight you carried as a teenager on Ant Farm, how is it to have all this weight as an adult superhero on Black Lightning?
Oh my God, that's such a good question.
Wow.
Oh my God. You know, I love Disney. I've been with Disney for a long time. But on Ant Farm, it's everything. You're pretty. You have a lot of joy on Disney shows. You know what I'm saying? Like those kids, they don't really deal with like heartache and all of that stuff. And even if they do, we have to keep it pretty light. And the difference between Ant Farm and Black Lightning is, like I said earlier, this is the most emotional character that I've played. So getting to play around on that side of things and on the dramatic side of things has been really, really fun for me. So it's a really big difference from 11 to now almost 21. Yeah.
Okay, we only have time for one more question. Gentlemen in the red, can we get your name, sir?
What's going on, y'all? My name is Charles.
Hello, Charles. What's up, Charles?
I teach math in Bulgaria.
Okay.
Wow.
That's next to Marco.
Charles,
Good.
you must be one of only 2 black people in Bulgaria.
Oh, yeah, about 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
Right.
I've been there, so I know it for a
And
fact.
they're related.
Yeah.
Is that near Markovia?
Around the corner. So my question is, the Pierce family and the beautiful black people that you are, and you represent black people all over the world, because I talk to my students about Black Lightning and the black family and the black family construct, and I want to, right on.
In Bulgaria, red.
And I just want to talk about how you as actors and how the show balances between the idea of the exceptional Negro construct and how much the world views the African diaspora. And also specifically Nafisa Williams, you are the definition of black girl magic. May I have a selfie with you, please?
Okay, you know, Charles, I see you sneaking in like 50, 11 questions into the one I gave you. But that's amazing that you're able to do that. What is everybody's really quickly reaction to the fact that this man is in both?
I need cliff notes for that question. I mean, it was
Yeah.
deep. That was deep. I'm
sorry.
gonna let Chris answer.
Can you translate I missed it.
Well, first of all, he loves you. I love saying. But how do you feel about, basically, the shorthand, how do you feel about the fact that the reach is so international with your show?
Right,
And so many people, I mean, here's a black man that's one of 2 black people in a country
Bulgaria.
that is next to Markovia. that is literally teaching these children about the lessons on the show.
Yeah. I mean, people, I had this question earlier today about legacy, about the idea of like what, when this show years and years.
20 years from now when it's over.
When it's over, like what legacy would I want it to have? And I just hope that we get to a point, it'd be great when this show is over, that what we're doing here is just normal.
Wonderful. Thank you all so much. We're completely out of time.